Have you ever had someone stop in their tracks, eyes wide with surprise, and ask, "Wait, how old are you really?" Maybe they've guessed your years, or even a decade, younger than your actual age. Sure, it feels great to hear, but have you ever paused to wonder why? Is it just a lucky roll of the genetic dice? The result of a dedicated skincare routine? Or could there be something deeper at play? Something rooted in your mindset, emotions, and the choices you make every single day? Here's the truth. Looking younger isn't just about appearances. It's not all about smooth skin or youthful features. Often, the secret to an ageless look comes from within, shaped by your thoughts, your emotional well-being, and even how you navigate everyday life. Studies suggest that people who defy their age often share common psychological traits. We're talking about patterns of thinking, habits of interaction, and unique ways of handling challenges. It's about keeping curiosity alive, embracing positivity, and making intentional choices that nurture both mind and body. And that's exactly what today's video is all about. We're going beyond the surface to uncover the hidden psychological traits that might just be the reason some people radiate youthful energy, no matter their age. If you've ever been told you don't look your age, or if you're curious about how your mindset could be the secret ingredient to staying young, you're in the right place. Stick around, because you might just discover that your youthful glow isn't just luck. It's a reflection of how you think, feel, and live. Number 1. You have an unbreakable spirit. Have you ever met someone who, despite facing life's harshest trials, loss, betrayal, financial setbacks, carries themselves with a sense of calm and strength, as though untouched by the weight of time? Their experiences are real, but they don't show on their face. Their secret: a resilient mindset. It's easy to overlook how deeply the mind influences the body, but emotional burdens like stress, sorrow, and anxiety don't just linger in thoughts. They leave their imprint on the body, in posture, skin, and even in the way we move through the world. Those who seem to age gracefully aren't simply fortunate with genetics. They've learned how to master their emotional responses. Rather than allowing emotions to take control, they've chosen to direct their emotional energy. This isn't about ignoring feelings, but about confronting them with strength and clarity. Ancient philosophers like the Stoics understood this deeply. Marcus Aurelius once reflected that while we can't control external events, we can control how we respond to them. True strength is not about evading hardship, but standing firm in the face of it without letting it shape who we are. Stress, though silent, can be a powerful force, draining not just mental peace, but also physical vitality. People who appear older than their years often carry emotional weight that manifests in their bodies: wrinkles, fatigue, tension. When the mind is burdened with lingering regret, anger, or constant worry, the body responds with weariness. Stress triggers a physical reaction, keeping the body in survival mode, releasing cortisol, and accelerating signs of aging. Yet, some refuse to be shaped by the storms they've endured. They experience hardship, but choose not to carry it longer than necessary. They acknowledge pain, but don't let it define them. Their resilience isn't about avoiding discomfort, but about consciously deciding to release what's beyond their control and focus on the present. They accept the reality of struggle, but don't allow it to linger in their minds or bodies. And you can see it in them. Their eyes still hold light, their skin retains vitality, and their presence feels strong and calm. If you're someone who's often told you look younger than your years, consider this. Are you someone who refuses to let setbacks keep you down? Do you meet adversity with patience and resolve? Do you let go of things you cannot control, focusing instead on what's within your power. If so, you may have tapped into one of the most powerful secrets to staying youthful, not just in how you look, but in how you live. And if you're still figuring out this strength, now is the time to start. Learn to release what burdens you. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Refuse to let stress wear you down, because while time passes regardless, only you can decide whether it shapes you gently or harshly. Number 2, you express your emotions freely. Have you ever looked into someone's eyes and felt as though you were witnessing the echoes of every hardship they've endured? Sometimes, the weariness is not spoken, but silently revealed through the heaviness of their gaze, the tension in their expression, and the stiffness in their posture. It's as though every burden they've carried has been quietly engraved into their appearance. Now, think of those who seem to defy the passage of time. Their faces radiate a kind of lightness. Their eyes seem brighter, and they move with ease, untouched by the weight of life's struggles. What sets these two types of people apart? The answer lies not just in genes or lifestyle, but in how they handle their emotions, and more importantly, how they release them. Emotions are not meant to be caged. They are natural forces that flow through us, designed to be felt and processed. But from an early age, many are taught to suppress emotions, to stifle anger, hide sadness, and even restrain happiness. This tendency to bottle up feelings doesn't make them disappear. Instead, these unexpressed emotions settle deep within, forming layers of silent tension that slowly accumulate. And though hidden, this internal tension doesn't remain harmless. Over time, it manifests physically, shaping how we look, how we carry ourselves, and even how we engage with the world. The body absorbs this emotional strain, tightening muscles, elevating stress, and leaving its mark as deep lines, dullness, and hardened features. Emotional suppression doesn't just weigh down the mind. It leaves a visible imprint on the body. Years of holding back can subtly reshape a person, affecting posture, energy, and appearance. This process doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual transformation where unresolved feelings quietly take their toll, making someone appear older than their years. In contrast, those who embrace their emotions, those who allow themselves to fully experience and release feelings, carry less of this unseen burden. Their bodies move more freely, their skin retains its vibrancy, and their expressions remain open and soft. This is not by chance, but by choice. These individuals have learned that emotional expression is not a weakness, but a strength, a way to shed the invisible layers of stress that can silently age them. There is an undeniable link between emotional health and physical vitality. Releasing emotions is not just about achieving peace of mind. It's about freeing the body from the silent weight that stress imposes. Ignoring feelings doesn't protect you. It only allows tension to accumulate, subtly eroding both inner well-being and outer appearance. In contrast, expressing emotions, whether through words, creativity, or movement, can act as a form of release, a way to restore both mental clarity and physical ease. So the next time you feel the urge to hold back your emotions, consider the impact it might have, not just on your mind, but on your body. What we choose to suppress doesn't vanish. It lingers, shaping us in ways we may not even notice until the signs show in our faces, our energy, and our health. Letting emotions flow isn't just about feeling better. It's about preserving a sense of lightness and vitality that keeps both the spirit and body youthful. It's a quiet but powerful way to protect not only how we feel, but how we age. Number 3, you surround yourself with positive energy. Have you ever stepped into a room and felt an invisible weight press down on you, as though the atmosphere itself was thick with tension. Or spent time with someone who, despite a brief interaction, left you feeling completely drained and exhausted. This isn't just a coincidence. It's the silent influence of emotional energy. Human interactions carry unseen forces, and the emotions we absorb from others, whether positive or negative, have a profound impact on us. When you're surrounded by negativity, it's not just your thoughts that suffer. Over time, this emotional weight can subtly wear down your physical health, affecting everything from your vitality to how gracefully you age. Our bodies are incredibly responsive to the energy we encounter. The people we interact with, the conversations we engage in, and the emotional atmosphere we dwell within can influence us more than we realize. When we're constantly exposed to negativity, whether it's from habitual complainers, critics, or those who dwell on pessimism, it doesn't just dampen our mood. It slowly infiltrates our minds and bodies, creating a kind of emotional fatigue. This constant emotional pressure doesn't vanish when the conversation ends. It lingers, settling into the body like an invisible weight that tightens muscles, disrupts sleep, and elevates stress levels. Over time, this emotional strain can contribute to premature signs of aging, diminishing the glow of vitality and leaving the body feeling heavier, more fatigued, and less resilient. Scientific understanding of stress and emotional health confirms this connection. Chronic exposure to negativity triggers the body's stress response, releasing hormones like cortisol that, in small doses, help us cope with danger. But when stress becomes constant, these hormones wreak havoc, accelerating aging, damaging skin, depleting energy, and eroding overall health. This isn't just about feeling tense after a difficult conversation. It's about the long-term effects of consistently absorbing negative energy. The body pays the price, and over time, the signs show up in the mirror: tired eyes, deeper lines, and an overall sense of weariness. But there's another side to this story. Being in the presence of people who exude positivity, kindness, and encouragement doesn't just lift our mood. It actively nourishes our bodies, reduces stress levels, and promotes healing. Positive interactions trigger the release of dopamine and serotonin, chemicals that enhance well-being, support healthy sleep, and even improve skin health. These moments of connection help release tension, calm the nervous system, and refresh both the mind and body. They create an inner balance that reflects outwardly, contributing to a more vibrant, youthful appearance. Protecting your emotional energy isn't about avoiding people or shutting yourself off from others. It's about becoming more aware of the emotional environments you choose to engage with. It's recognizing which relationships bring balance, inspiration, and peace, and which ones slowly drain your strength. It means creating emotional boundaries, learning when to step back, and understanding that it's okay to protect your space. Some conversations uplift, while others deplete. Some relationships nurture growth, while others weigh heavily on the heart. Recognizing this difference isn't selfish. It's necessary for maintaining emotional and physical health. Take a moment to reflect on your daily interactions. Do you leave conversations feeling lighter and more energized, or heavier and more tense? Do certain people consistently bring out positivity, while others drain your motivation? The answers to these questions can reveal a lot about how your environment may be impacting not just your emotions, but your long-term vitality. At the core, maintaining youthful energy isn't just about exercise, skincare, or healthy eating. It's also about choosing emotional environments that sustain you rather than diminish you. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is an act of self-preservation, one that extends far beyond your mood. It's about protecting your health, preserving your resilience, and allowing your natural vitality to thrive. Because while we can't always control the world around us, we can control how much of that world we invite into our inner space. And that choice can make all the difference. Number 4, you live with passion and purpose. Have you ever noticed someone who seems as though they've lost their spark for life? Their expressions appear dull, their movements heavy, and their overall presence feels weighed down, as if they're simply going through the motions. There's an emptiness in their gaze, and it seems like they're just waiting for time to pass. Now imagine someone entirely different. An individual who seems alive with excitement, whose eyes glow when they speak of their dreams, whose energy is magnetic and infectious. The difference between these two people isn't just about circumstances or luck. It's about passion. It's about having a purpose that ignites the soul and gives each day a sense of meaning. When someone lives without a driving force, without something to look forward to or feel excited about, life can begin to feel stagnant. Days lose their color, experiences lose their thrill, and a kind of quiet exhaustion settles in. This emotional emptiness isn't just invisible. It slowly shapes a person's physical being. The lack of enthusiasm begins to reflect in their posture, their expressions, even the tone of their voice. They may seem older than their years, not because of physical aging, but because of emotional depletion. Life without passion can feel like carrying an invisible burden, one that drains energy and dulls the vibrancy of living. But passion is transformative. It injects life with color, depth, and vitality. It gives a reason to wake up in the morning, a purpose that fuels motivation and sparks joy. Passion doesn't always come from grand ambitions. It can be found in the simplest of pursuits: a hobby that brings joy, a goal that inspires effort, a dream that fuels resilience. People who nurture their passions carry an energy that radiates from within. Their eyes are brighter, their conversations livelier, their movements more purposeful. It's as though their inner enthusiasm shields them from the weight of time, helping them maintain a sense of youthfulness that extends beyond appearance. This isn't about pretending life is perfect or free of struggle. Everyone faces hardships, but those driven by passion meet challenges with a different energy. They have a reason to persist, a motivation to push through difficulties, because they're anchored to something meaningful. That sense of purpose becomes a guiding force, keeping them focused and energized even in tough times. And this inner strength reflects outwardly. Passionate individuals often appear more vibrant, more engaged, and yes, even more youthful. Their energy feels lighter, their expressions are more animated, and their presence is marked by a quiet sense of fulfillment. The connection between passion and well-being is deeper than it appears. Science has shown that engaging with meaningful activities can reduce stress, boost mood, and promote overall health. When you're passionate about something, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical that enhances feelings of happiness and motivation. This not only improves emotional well-being, but can also influence physical vitality, keeping the body more resilient and slowing the effects of stress-related aging. If you've ever felt weighed down by monotony, if the days seem to blur into one another without excitement or purpose, it might be time to ask yourself, what brings me joy? What sparks my curiosity? What would make me feel more alive? The answer doesn't have to be something grand or life-altering. It can be a small pursuit that adds meaning to your daily routine. Passion isn't about constant thrill. It's about finding something that consistently makes life feel valuable and worth engaging in. Because when you find that spark, when you commit to something that excites you, it reshapes how you experience the world. It lifts the heaviness from your presence, sharpens your focus, and renews your sense of purpose. And it does more than that. It keeps you connected to the essence of living, that vibrant energy that keeps both body and spirit youthful. Passion is one of life's most powerful sources of renewal. It doesn't erase hardship, but it gives a reason to endure, to grow, and to keep reaching for something greater. So if life feels dull, if you're waiting for days to pass, consider what might reignite your enthusiasm. Passion isn't just about chasing big dreams. It's about finding joy in the process of living itself. And when you carry that joy within you, it will reflect not only in how you feel, but in how you move through the world, how you age, and how deeply you experience every moment of life. Number 5, you embrace change instead of fearing it. Have you ever met someone who seems untouched by the passing years, not just in how they look, but in how they live? They walk with a spark of curiosity, speak with enthusiasm, and seem genuinely excited about the possibilities each day brings. Their energy feels light, their minds open, and there's a vibrancy in their presence that defies age. It's as though they've discovered a secret to staying youthful, not through external routines, but by nurturing an inner state of openness and adaptability. Their secret: they welcome change rather than resist it. It's a simple truth that resisting change can weigh heavily on a person, not just emotionally, but physically. When we fear or avoid change, we unknowingly trap ourselves in a cycle of stress, frustration, and stagnation. Life starts to feel small, repetitive, and rigid. And that rigidity doesn't stay hidden within. It begins to show in the body. It's visible in the tension carried in the shoulders, the tightness in facial expressions, and the tiredness in the eyes. It's present in the cautious way they move, as though life itself has become something to endure rather than embrace. Over time, this resistance shapes how a person looks and feels. Their world shrinks, and the vitality that once defined them fades. Now think of those who remain curious, who embrace life with open arms, regardless of their age. These are the people who seem to carry an effortless youthfulness, even as the years pass. They don't allow the fear of change to hold them back. Instead, they see each new experience as an opportunity, a chance to grow, discover, and learn. They don't tell themselves they're too old for something new. They ask, why not? They view life as an evolving journey, one where every phase has something valuable to offer. It's not that they have fewer struggles or challenges, but they meet change with courage, believing that every shift holds the possibility of growth. This approach to life does more than protect emotional well-being. It nurtures physical vitality too. Studies have shown that people who stay mentally active, who embrace learning and new experiences, are more likely to retain cognitive sharpness, emotional resilience, and overall health. It's not about denying age, but about redefining how we move through it. The willingness to learn, adapt, and step into the unfamiliar keeps the mind engaged and the spirit alive. And it shows. There's a radiance in their eyes, a lightness in their movements, a joy in how they speak. Their faces aren't marked by the tension of regret, nor are their bodies weighed down by fear. Instead, they carry themselves with an ease that makes them seem timeless. Adaptability isn't just an attitude. It's a way of life that fosters youthfulness from within. It keeps the mind flexible, the body responsive, and the heart open. When someone is willing to explore, to stay curious, to see challenges as opportunities, they're doing more than just surviving. They're thriving. And that energy, that drive to grow and evolve, reflects in every part of their being. If you find yourself feeling stuck, burdened by routine, or hesitant to embrace new experiences, ask yourself, when was the last time I did something for the first time? When did I last allow myself to be surprised, to learn, to challenge my assumptions? These questions are important because they reveal whether you're moving with life or resisting its natural flow. And the beauty is, it's never too late to choose change. No matter where you are in life, you can begin again. You can choose to say yes to new opportunities, to embrace learning, and to welcome the unknown. The secret to remaining youthful isn't found in avoiding change, but in accepting it as a constant companion. Change is inevitable, but how we meet it is our choice. We can let it pass us by, closing ourselves off and shrinking our world. Or we can let it shape us, challenge us, and expand our experience of life. One choice leads to stagnation. The other leads to growth. So, if you're looking for a way to renew your energy and keep your spirit vibrant, consider this. Stay curious. Stay open. Say yes more often. Let life surprise you. Because those who embrace change not only live more fully, they carry with them a lightness that time cannot easily dim. Number 6. Your mind is always curious. Have you ever met someone who seems to defy age, radiating energy and excitement, no matter how many years they've lived? Whether in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, they carry a spark that makes them feel timeless. Their secret isn't perfect genetics or skincare. It's curiosity. True youth starts in the mind. The moment curiosity fades, aging begins. When we stop asking questions, exploring, and learning, life becomes stagnant, and that loss of vitality soon reflects in how we move, speak, and engage with the world. In contrast, those who remain curious stay mentally and emotionally vibrant. They embrace new ideas, challenge old beliefs, and seek fresh experiences. For them, life isn't routine. It's an ongoing adventure. Science supports this. Staying mentally active helps maintain brain health, reduces stress, and even slows physical aging. People who nurture curiosity carry a natural glow and lightness that no product can replicate. Losing curiosity, however, shrinks our world. Repeating the same thoughts and habits dulls both mind and body. But it's never too late to reignite that spark. Learning a skill, exploring a new interest, or simply asking deeper questions can refresh your energy and perspective. So, if you've ever been told you look younger, consider if curiosity is your secret. True youth isn't about smooth skin. It's about an open mind and a lively spirit. Keep feeding your curiosity, and you'll carry a vitality that time cannot erase. Number 7. Letting go of the past. Letting go of the past is one of the most powerful ways to maintain both inner peace and a youthful appearance. Holding on to emotions like guilt, regret, or resentment creates invisible stress that weighs on the mind and body, accelerating aging. Emotional tension doesn't just affect feelings. It manifests physically, causing fatigue, tension, and even dullness in the skin. But when you release these emotional burdens, you free yourself from that invisible weight. You walk lighter, feel calmer, and radiate a natural vitality that no skincare product can replicate. Research shows that practices like mindfulness and forgiveness significantly reduce stress, strengthen the immune system, and even promote longevity. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting. It's about choosing not to let past pain dictate the present. People who release emotional tension often exude a calm, light energy that makes them seem younger. It's reflected in their posture, their smile, and the way they move through life with ease. If people say you look younger than your age, it may be more about your mindset than your genetics. Letting go of past hurts isn't just healing, it's transformative. It refreshes the mind, eases the body, and creates space for joy. In the end, real youth comes not from resisting time, but from releasing what weighs you down. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you understand more about the secrets behind your youthful appearance, don't forget to like and share it with others who might find it helpful too. And if you're passionate about discovering more insights on living a vibrant, youthful life, both inside and out, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video.